Hello everybody, Double J 101 back again with another toy review, and today we are continuing our Wave 2 journey, and we have Dinobot Snarl, one of the deluxe class figures that are in this wave. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging. First we have Dinobot Snarl, a deluxe class figure. Good artwork right here of the Dinobot Mode. We see Snarl inside the package right here, and on top of the package we have very nice artwork of Snarl. Looks like he's shooting some kind of beam out of his mouth. On the back of the box, we see it takes 13 steps to transform Snarl into either his Dinobot mode or his robot mode. We see that he comes with a hand that should work with Volcanicus. And for a quick look at his bio, we see Dinobot Snarl. How will the surely combat-hungry Dinobots wield the power of the primes? But that's about it for the packaging, so let's go ahead and get Snarl open out of the box and into his Dinobot mode. And here we have Snarl out of his box and in his Stegosaurus mode. Let's go ahead and back him up and see what else is inside the package. First, he came with the hand, or one of the hands that could be used for the combination mode of Volcanicus. He also included a translucent sword, which is pretty nice for a weapon, good detail in the middle. And lastly, he included his collector's card, which says, Dinobot Snarl, this is a darker blue. Vector Snarl. Get a little closer, travels back to the time he inhabited Cybertron. As for the Dinobot mode, I really like this figure. I think this is probably one of the better ones of the Dinobots besides Swoop. I'm a big fan of Swoop. But the overall detail in this figure is very nice. I like the detail on the spikes. Each one of them has very good detail molded into them. For some odd reason, though, they decided to post the brand name and year date on the outside of the spike instead of the inside, which is just an odd decision. I don't know why they did that. I mean, I guess on this side they did the CE, but I don't know. Otherwise, there's good molding detail on the sides. Nice head sculpt, which has the Autobot symbol on top, right about there. And throughout the whole figure, just nice paint detail that really reminds me of the G1 coloring. Now, for a quick comparison, let's go ahead and get him next to his Dinobot brethren. We have Swoop right here, Slug, and the leader Grimlock right about there. A good team comparison so far. We're just missing Sludge, and once we get him, we'll be able to even get them into Volcanicus. So now let's go ahead and get Snarl into his robot mode. So first, what we're going to do is up front here, we're going to take the front legs, and we're going to move these back onto the torso, get them out of the way. The head you're just going to bring down like so. Right here, there is a peg that is pegged into the gray part here. You're going to pull that down, disconnect. Once you do that, you pull the head apart and bring this whole section out like so. This will then make it so it's easier to bring the legs down and get those out, which will then disconnect. Now back here, I really like what they did here, how they made it so once you bring this golden part back here and bring the head down, it really covers up the entire section so you can't really see the hollowness. Same on this side, just bring that down. This pegs in right about right there. Nice audible click there, so his legs are ready. Up top, you're going to bring the arms down. Up near the head, you're going to disconnect this, bring this back. This will then separate and fold outwards, which will then reveal where you can pull the head out, right there. The arms, you're going to rotate up, just like so. Click it in. Snap the back piece up. It doesn't snap in, but it does come forward. Then you're going to take the hands, rotate these out, get them out of where they were on the back. Lastly, take the two spikes, move them outwards, and there you have Snarl in his robot mode. Now, Snarl in his robot mode, I really like. I like how, like I said earlier, they did cover up some of the hollowness on his back, and just how the look and aesthetic of this figure is. It even has the tail kind of fold out like this, like they do in the G1 figure. Now, there is a little bit of hollowness that you can see in the shoulders, but if you just kind of move those forward a little bit in, you can kind of cover those up and not really see so much of it as, you know, you may not want to see. Otherwise, we can go ahead and bring in the things he came with. Peg in his sword right there. Make him really nice and ready for battle. And also the hand, which can peg into his chest right about there. And if you take this little piece out, you can put in an Enigma, which this one is the Dinobot Enigma of combination. And peg it right on in there. And that's the thing you can do, I guess. I won't really have it that way. It's just going to be an option of something you can do if you'd like. I think it's kind of ridiculous that his chest is poking out that much, but it's, you know, like I said, it's a thing. You can do that if you like. Taking a quick look at the paint job on this figure, it's very nice. I like the paint detail and the molding here on his chest. It's not a whole lot, but it is nice for what it is. There's an Autobot symbol right there. Down here, the red and blue on his feet. Very nice in between the spikes and the middle part of his legs. We have good molding detail on the sides. And nice molding detail here with the clear plastic right here so you can see the inside, which is very nice. Also, the molding detail on the inside of the tail is, again, very nice. If you look at his head, very nice head sculpt. Grumpy looking Snarl, but I do really like this head sculpt. Does have good motion, side to side, up and down. Same with the rotation on his shoulders. If it focuses, there we go. On his shoulders, right here at the elbow, at the knee, and the thigh. Not much, there's a little bit of swivel right here at the thigh as well, so you can get him in a little bit of a decent pose. And for comparison, let's go ahead and bring in a couple of the other Dinobots. First, we have him compared to Swoop, which is very nice. They look very nice together. Slug. And lastly, we have him with his leader, Grimlock, which you can see the nice size difference between him and Grimlock. And one last group shot of the team ready to go. We're just waiting on one more partner to add in, and then we'll be able to make Volcanicus. And as usual, I do not have a G1 Snarl, so let's go ahead and get a nice picture right here on the side so you can get a good comparison between the two, see if it fits your needs, your likes, and go from there. Overall, I really do like this figure. I think this is probably my favorite of the Dinobots so far. I haven't dug into Sludge yet, so we'll leave it up in the air, but right now, Snarl is top-notch. I do really like the mold, the coloring, everything about this figure. It really brings out what I would hope the other Dinobots would have. Now, I still have my little complaints about him, just the little bit of hollowness here and there. But, I mean, like I said, I can get over those parts because it is a good figure. And I do wish, though, this figure was a Voyager class. And they would have made Grimlock maybe a leader class or something. Made it just a little bigger. Or even if Grimlock was just a Voyager and they all had the same size. Something like that. But, being that he is a deluxe, he is a very nice-looking figure. Well, that's all for today's video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe if you feel so inclined. And I will talk to you again soon. Thanks.